Last week, I got this shrimp scampi from the frozen food section at the grocery store. It was one of those buy one get one free deals, and the cover looked really appetizing. However, after I cooked it, it wasn't that great, and the shrimp were kind of small. So I had an idea to go ahead and cook shrimp scampi at home. I've been searching online for all different ways to make the dish, and I finally came out with a winning recipe that we're gonna show you here today. This recipe ended up being a combination of a couple of different ones, but I feel like it came out like restaurant style pretty much. It tastes amazing, and it was pretty easy to cook. First, we recommend you use large shrimp. We use 21 to 25 here, otherwise they're gonna become super small after we cook, just like the frozen ones earlier. We use a pound of shrimp for 2 people, feel free to scale up. Besides shrimp, all the ingredients are listed on the screen. First, get some water and bring it to a boil. It's gonna take a long time for this water to boil, so we're gonna use that time to peel some shrimp. Use some scissors to cut through the middle of the shrimp. The shell is super easy to peel off them. Once you cut the middle section, it's very easy to remove the vein. Make sure to keep the shell. That's one of the most important ingredients that's gonna make this dish tasty. According to the comments section of the New York Times shrimp scampi recipe, using the shell means double the flavor. The time it takes to clean and devein and all the things is definitely worth the flavor you gain at the end of the dish. Heat up a pan to medium heat and add a 1/4 cup of olive oil with the shrimp shells. Once the shells become slightly crispy, add 1 cup of white wine. Bring it to a boil and turn the heat to low. Cover the lid and let it simmer for 10 minutes. During this time, you can season the shrimp with salt and pepper. Chop the parsley and slice the garlic. After you finish all of these, the water should be boiling. Add some salt and pasta. We're gonna try to finish up the sauce before the pasta is finished cooking.
Okay, 11 minutes and counting.
Back to the shrimp. It smells so good. Remove the shells from the pan. I found out that the pasta spoon is really useful for this step. You can also just drain it in colander to remove the shells, but we're trying to use as few dishes as possible. Now it's time to focus on the shrimp again. We're gonna poach the shrimp in the stock, which will make it extra shrimpy. Cook it till about 80% when they're about to all become pink, and then transfer them to a bowl. Cover it with a lid. I like to keep it inside the microwave so it will retain the heat longer, and slowly cook the rest of the shrimp. In the same pan, heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add garlic and some red chili flakes. Oh, actually I never opened this bottle. At the end, it turns out that I added too much in this step, and my pasta turned out pretty spicy. Make sure not to copy me on this step. A teaspoon would have been enough. Once you can smell the aroma from the garlic and the chili flakes, add 3 tablespoons of butter and stir this well. At this point, we have about 3 minutes before the pasta is finished cooking. Once the butter has all melted down, it's time to add the shrimp back in. Grate some zest from a lemon together with half of the lemon juice, and now the pasta is just finished cooking. Transfer the pasta directly into the pot. It's okay to keep some pasta water together with it. It'll help to thicken the sauce. Mix well, let the pasta absorb the nice flavor from the pan while letting the sauce reduce and thicken a little bit. In the meantime, we're heating up the shrimp as well, so it'll be perfectly cooked and won't be too rubbery. You can taste the sauce to see if it needs a little bit extra salt or not. Ours turned out to be perfect, except it's a little bit too spicy. Lastly, add the parsley and mix it together. You can transfer to a plate and garnish with some parsley on top. Voila! That's our shrimp scampi recipe. It's a nice restaurant style taste, and it's so easy to make. With a little bit of preparation, this dish can be finished in about 15 minutes. The spaghetti has fully absorbed the wonderful flavor from the sauce, and the shrimp is perfectly cooked. It tastes amazing. Thank you for watching until the end. Make sure to like and subscribe, and push the bell button to get our future recipes.